And I just promise that there will be no corruption. If you go to the Philippines, I do not allow the customs to open your bags. Anyway, when the baggages are deplaned, they usually pass through the underground warehouse where there are cameras. And if there are contrabands or prohibited items there, they will see it. So it reaches the conveyors. There's no need to open the bag. And the usual victim before were the OFW. As I was mayor, we were just waiting. And we salute. Sige, but the OFWs, the poor OFWs are really skinned alive there by opening the bus and getting something. So that has to end. That has to end. No touch, just look. Do not worry about bombs because if it will explode, that's the end of you, and that is the end of your worries though in life. You go with it. So, but they are very well inspected now. The underground cargo handling of the airlines. So these are the things that I would have wanted to read but I also, in my corruption, I fired even a cabinet member in front of the cabinet members in a meeting because he was lying. And I told him, you are lying. You are fired. Get out of this room. So I have fired also friends who worked for me since 1988 when I became mayor. I was first mayor in 1988 and stayed there for 23 years as mayor. And as a congressman, I never lost an election until I became president. And that is why I have this rare opportunity given to me by God to talk to you. What I can say is that there will be we will honor contracts. We will honor our obligations. That is in the Constitution itself, that there shall be no impairment of the obligation of contracts. So insofar as trade is concerned, I can assure you, what we sign and agree with you will be done. Even if we lose in the transaction, we will honor what we have promised. Philippines has always been known to not to honor contracts. No. This time, it's because many people would like to get hold of the contract, and if the commission is not big enough for distribution, they would suspend the contract. Nothing of the sort. I can live with my salary. It's a little bit small. But you know, there are officials in government receiving 2,800,000. I should be firing them before the end of the month. All of them. Because why? I am envy. Because mine is only 130,000. I do not sign any allowances. I live on my salary. And I have 2 families. That's the problem. So one half. My eldest daughter, first wife, is she's a lawyer. She's now the mayor. This is her second time to be mayor. Had she not consented to run in this election as mayor, I would not have filed my certificate of candidacy as president. Because I hated, leaving Davao. Because it's so good now that it might return back. But I'm very lucky that I have this bond of honor with my Muslim brothers. They respect my ancestry so that I can talk to them. I can even invite them to join my cabinet. So these are the things that I guarantee to you. Everything will be all right. Everything will be followed. There will be no harassments. There will be no asking of money. It will be a truly honest to goodness transaction. And if you do not believe me, your ambassador, Anand Timbaya, he was my roommate. He's a Tauso. He's a Muslim. We stayed in one room. We never argued even half a minute. Roommates, and we love each other. So, we love you. Why? I'll tell you. Because it is of our national interest that the Gulf states was provided employment and thereby contributed to the gross national product of my country. And you also help educate our people, the young Filipino, who do not have the means to finance their school. Their mothers and fathers are here working. And they send the money to the Philippines. Partly, the kind people of Qatar are also financing the education over here. And that is why it is of our national interest to see to it that you are stable, that there is no trouble, bugging, and we will stand by you. That's what I committed in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia and Bahrain. It's because of the lives of so many people. And I said, I'm even willing, if you are in trouble, if you are short with manpower, I have a very disciplined military. And I can send them here. You will not have any trouble with them. The law-abiding, well-disciplined, and they can stay here. Just to send them to the borders. But I would like to ask you to just feed them, because we don't have the money to spend for the food. But give them shelters, and they will fight for you. I said, we will stand by you. If there is a need, we'll do it. I do not need the permission of America, NATO now. I am independent of them. And I will only protect where our interest lies. There are millions of Filipinos. You can be sure that if you need us, we will come. Do not worry about discipline. I said, my army is just like any other army. You know, they're very disciplined, and they can fight our national interest, and to protect and defend you. Thank you very much.